So 5, 6 years ago, you weren't making very much money. Um, and now all of a sudden you found yourself with success and with affluence. Um, Talk about that.
Yeah, I remember another lunch that you and I had probably 2 years ago now, and you said something really profound to me that stood out, that has made a really big mark on me. And whether you're generalizing or being very precise, it still hit home. And you said that you did not know a CEO founder who made it out big time, with a success exit that kind of had it together, that didn't either lose their marriage or got just ensnared with pride, selfishness, whatever, right? And I said, I know one. And I said, you. And I asked you, I said, how did you keep your family together, leading a company and exiting and doing well? And you said something that stood out, that has you know been very instrumental to me, which is much easier said than done, which is the stewardship, not ownership model, right? We have to think about the money, the home, the cars, whatever, as as things that I am stewarding, that I'm not owning. Now, look, that's way easier
Mhm.
said than done. But it's so true, and it's such a guiding light that when Annie and I talk about giving or spending, we do filter it through the lens of what would God have us do, what would God want us to, and enjoying it too. Like, I like cars, I like classic cars, and I don't feel guilty about buying a classic car, but it's just a different lens that we take, that is requires constant tuning and reorienting, because the pulls get stronger, and the tugs of the heart get stronger, and the hunger for hundreds of millions of, it's just a never ending, right? There's a proverb that sticks out that said, death and destruction are never satisfied, and neither are the eyes of man. And that's just been really profound to me, for me to think about that. Yeah, it's never enough, and I have to think about it through that lens, for me to be successful and exit and whatever, right? Just continuing my journey, being right with God, and right with my wife, and right with my family, faith, family, work. You and I have also talked about that. All those things come into play to help me combat that, along with another important aspect, which we talked about, which is giving, like intentional giving of time and money, just or have been um, my medicine for the tugs of my heart with the wealth and the affluence that is trying to pull me away.